And it's funny you talked about. So here I want to go into, I tried to figure out a way to do this where it makes most sense. My first thought was doing different types of content, right? Photo content, video content. But instead I broke this down by the platforms. And so again, I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I don't want you to go, well, now I got to learn 3 new platforms. If you say, look, I just want to go all in on Facebook, it's better a whole ass Facebook than half-ass everything else. Whole ass. So I kind of broke this down into talking about first the demographics. So you see for Facebook, it might be a little hard to see. The biggest peak there is 25 to 34, and where the majority, over 50% of the people, are between 18 and 45. I was actually pretty surprised that there weren't as many older people there. I was expecting that to have a bigger bump, but this is as compared to Q3 of 2020. Again, Facebook is a social platform, right? The people on Facebook are your friends, your family, your sphere, right? So here's some of my best practices. And when we get to the end, I want to make sure we get through all of these. When we get to the end, if you guys have any ones that you'd like to add while we're filling out our calendar, I'd love to hear it. So some things are mix up your content, right? Don't just post business or personal stuff. Don't just post photos. Mix it up with different mediums, with different topics. Mix it up, and that's how you find that unicorn or donkey, what really works well for you. Does it surprise you at all that I talk about video, maximizing video? I'm the video guy. But not only recorded video, but also live videos like Clayton's doing. Clayton is putting out a shit ton of media, and he doesn't have to use the media team for all of this stuff. Like, you all have this. You can do this. Easy, right? But maximize video. I think Tom Ferry said 7 years ago, video is where it's at, and everyone's going to be doing it tomorrow. He said that same exact thing at Dallas. Video is where it's at, everyone's going to be doing it tomorrow. And not who here, I don't want to do that. I don't want to embarrass everyone. Engage your audience with questions. Again, this can be done with video, with photo, with captions, with polls. Engage with questions and respond back. And one of the responses is down below. Utilize Facebook groups. This is something almost entirely unique to Facebook. Is it has the group functionality, and there are groups. JC and I talked about it. He's joined a bunch of Point Loma groups, right? This can be how you can farm either geographically, right? Go to Facebook, search Point Loma, and then in the tab search groups, and you'll see Point Loma things happening, Point Loma today, Point Loma neighborhood watch. You'll find stuff like that. So you can help farm geographically. You can farm demographically, right? If you want to say, if you want to find groups that are all about things that you like, about mountain biking, about there's a San Diego Dads with Kids group. Like, find things that resonate with you. Utilize groups, and you don't have to create a group to be effective. You can be engaging in a group, and people are like, well, I don't care who the owner is. I care about this guy who's posting, answering every question, right? And also don't be just a realtor. Danny, you got my brainwave. Don't say don't be a douchebag and be like, I can help you buy and sell. I was asking about flea medicine. Would you like to sell your house and buy a house without fleas? Like, obviously, right? Optimize your page. Tell people what you do. Tell people where you are, and tell people how to contact you. I can't tell you how many times. This is good for this group. This is good for your friends and family. This is incredibly important if you want to get inbound referrals. I can't tell you how many times where I'm like, oh, I'll hit up that person. I know they live in Arkansas, but I don't know, is it Little Rock or the other places in Arkansas? I don't know. Like, and then I'll look them up, and they're like, lives in Arkansas. I'm like, shit, well, where do they go to high school? And what city was that? Like, I've had to research because I want to give them business. And I'm like, okay, yeah, it's them. Shit, how do I tell them to call? Like, it's just too complicated. Make it simple. Optimize your page. This is a different thing that I've said in the past. Who wants to run ads? Who wants to run Facebook ads? If you raise your hand, you need a Facebook business page. If you did not raise your hand, don't build a fucking Facebook business page right now. Don't do it. You can go deeper on your personal page You can get more engagement, you can get more organic reach on your personal page than a business page. If you want to run ads, build a business page. But if you're like, I don't know, I want to get started, don't start with a fucking business page. Cool? Easy.
I got a question regarding that.
No. Yes. No business page. Yes.
Good.
Okay, got it.
No, okay. So I changed my Instagram to an Instagram business page, which automatically created a Facebook business.
Okay.
Is there an upside to having an Instagram business page? And is there a way to, in that case, link an Instagram business page to a personal Facebook page? Or is there no way to do that?
Sammy said there's no way to do that.
But stumped you.
Amy Gregory said to make a creator account, make your Instagram creator.
Yeah, so creator is a different name for a business, big Facebook business page. The cool thing about having a business or creator account is you can do things within like Facebook Creator Studio where you can schedule out posts, you can see insights. There's benefits to that. I have business pages, so I didn't know it automatically forced you to do it. When you say can you connect Instagram business page to a personal page, I believe you can. I think I have it set up where if I want to share my story on Facebook and Instagram, it shares it on my Instagram creator account and my personal account. You just have to unlink your account. We'll look at it.
Okay, cool.
We'll look at it. Maybe. And then when I talk about, and this is respond and ask, we talked about this earlier, engage with comments. Rather than if someone's like, I like mint and chip ice cream, rather than saying, cool, respond, cool. Where's your favorite ice cream shop? Respond and ask. Have that conversation. The more engagement, the more follow through, the more you can go back and forth, the more any platform, any algorithm is going to say, hey, more people to this guy, more people to this guy, because they're engaging, they're utilizing the platform. And then I should have said this on the other one, but the best content is organic content. So if you say, oh, I have a video, right? I did a green screen video. I have my Dropbox link. Don't take your Dropbox link and share that Dropbox link on Facebook and share it on Instagram and upload it individually to each platform. Make sense? Yeah, Danny.
Another good reason to do that is while people are scrolling, if you uploaded it directly, it'll just start playing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And some people go, well, I want to build my YouTube page. And I had this idea too. Let's put the YouTube video on the link on there. And I don't care if it doesn't get well on Facebook. But then Facebook's like, I don't like you trying to get people off. Facebook hates you getting people off of Facebook and to YouTube. That's worse. That's like your ex dump or your girlfriend dumping you. You're like, oh, that sucks. And then dating Brad Pitt. You're like, fucking A guy. Like, it's insult to injury, right? So anyway, respond and ask. Honeycut. So this I think Matt did a really good job. So he says where he works. He says he lives in San Diego. This is important. I would recommend doing something like San Diego as opposed to Santee. Because again, if you're thinking about inbound referrals, people don't know where Santee is. Is that South Carolina? Yeah, not that Santee. And then look, he posted a video that we created for him. And he didn't just share it, he uploaded it organically. So that's why these kids are raising their hand, because I took a screenshot while I was playing and it's showing his face, but then it moved to this. So Matt's doing a really good job of optimizing his page, uploading his stuff. Mancuso as well says he works at Whissel Realty Group, lives in San Diego. He has a phone number. People can contact him. There is an older demographic on Facebook. We already knew that, even though it's not a huge proportion. There's probably 20% that's over 45. And if they want to call you, and they're like, well, I can't call. Like, if you have to, don't make them search to find it. And if you don't want to put your cell on there, put your FUB number. Done. Have them go. Like, worst case scenario, you put your FUB number. They call in, creates a contact and follow-up boss for you, and now you have their phone number in your follow-up boss. Helps you with your follow-up. So put your phone number in there. Cody. Oops. Oh, I didn't put an arrow on this one. Again, he uploaded his video to his personal page. And check out this, stop doing that. Whatever, 18 comments, 46 people liked the video. That's good engagement. That's better engagement than we're gonna get on our Whissel Facebook page. So utilizing the content that is created and uploading it for you, you're getting more juice out of the squeeze, right? You're getting more juice out of the orange. Cody's right there. Cody's like, you couldn't have found a better screenshot of me talking? That's like,
Is that a business page or?
this is his personal page, right? Yeah. So again, lives in San Diego, from San Diego, went to Santana High School. Like, literally, that's going to take you 2 minutes to do, and it's going to help so much. You don't even know. Instagram.
Oh wait, right. I have a question.
Yeah, Cody.
Relevant to that. Like with all those comments, like some of them being family, like I know how to respond to them. But like for people that I don't know, but like I know of, how do you go about responding? Most of them like, hey, good job, bro. Thing. Like, and like for me, it's like I hit them with a like or like a love heart or a heart or whatever. But like I don't know how to engage with that. Like,
Just forward them.
What do you suggest?
Family, occupation, recreation, dreams. Hey, dude, thanks so much. How's the family?
Okay.
Or like, or sometimes there's people that will comment on my stuff. I don't know who they are.
Yeah.
Click on their photo and be like, oh, they went to Cancun. Hey, thanks so much. How was Cancun? It looked great. I don't know. They don't know you fucking stopped them for a half a second. They're like, what? You know about my family? Like, no, I just saw a photo.
I just read it. It's like
That was 7 years.
it'd be like.
Well, yeah. Also look at the date when it was posted. Yeah, like how was Cancun? Like, I haven't left the country in 7 years. Okay. I'm going to go through this a little quicker because we're running out of time and I want to respect your time. Instagram. Clayton, you were asking about this demographics, especially with the younger demographic. It is a little bit younger, a lot heavier from the 18 to 24-year-old. But again, definitely has people in the older categories. I'm just going to put these up real quick. Mix up your content. Again, photos, a single photo, carousel photo, reels, IGTV, stories, infographics. Mix shit up, see what works. Photos of you with people work really well. The things that you're trying to advertise and get people to sign up for a home buying workshop or a free webinar aren't going to work too well. But it's okay to post them in there. It's okay that everyone doesn't work amazing, but mix it up. Optimize your bio. Don't just be like, I'm Brian, the end. My bio is probably not the best. From what I've seen now, you can still use up to 30 hashtags. What I'm seeing is using fewer hashtags and being a lot more specific. I saw here 5 to 9. I've seen as few as 3 of like be specific. Use a couple of the brand hashtags all the time. So we always use like Whissel Realty and Whissel Realty Group, San Diego. But then if you're doing a video on buying a home in San Diego, don't do, hashtag influencer, hashtag people of Instagram, hashtag, like don't do shit just to try and hashtag hack it. Do stuff that's actually relevant to the video. Because if you think about it and they go, oh, I want to click on hashtag model, and then I come across, David's face, and I go, well, he's not a model. Sorry, like none of us here are models, and you're like, well, now you're trying to trick me into watching your video. That's not how you build no like and trust. That's how you get people pissed off at you, right? I think this is my favorite. Use stickers and stories. So if you're like, I don't know what to do about a story, use the stickers. Use the poll, the question, the quiz, the slider, the countdown. They now have the ability to post a link as a sticker. It used to have to be 10,000 followers. Use that one sparingly because I have a feeling Instagram is the same thing. They don't want people to leave their platform. So if you try and get them off your platform, they're not going to show up to as many people. But stickers are a great way of like this or that, or how much do you love hot Cheetos, and just have a fire little thing. That, again, if you're looking for like, I don't know what to post, go to Instagram, go to story, hit the sticker button. It's like a post-it note with a smiley face on it, and see what stickers are available, and then think, how can I create a piece of content with something here? Make sense? And the great thing about those stickers is people engage. Instagram sees people are engaging. They want to show it to more people, and it's kind of feedback loop. And it's also great if people vote yes or no or this or that. It's a great thing to then go in and engage with them. Hey, by the way, how are you? Like, you can start talking to them again. They're not like, this is out of the blue. I didn't talk to you forever. Go live, reply to every comment, 10 plus comments a day. The best way to grow on Instagram is to be an engager. Respond to people or comment on people that you follow, comment on people that you want to follow you, comment on your idea, on your avatar, people that you want to search. Hashtag San Diego doctors. You're like, I want to work with San Diego doctors. Start following and engaging with them. DM reply to story stickers. I just said that, and then post a link tree. So Instagram, you can only have one link in your bio. Link tree is one of the brands that have, you can click on that one link and it has a bunch of other links on a different web page. Linktree is probably the most popular, but not the only one. So I think Kyle does this probably one of the best in the industry. So again, you see at the top there, he's got his bio of exactly who he is, what he does, what he's about, right? He's a realtor, he's a speaker, he's a pig rescuer, father, husband, podcasters, entrepreneur, house flipper, DRE number, and he's got his link tree. So he's got everything there. And then he does a phenomenal job of mixing personal and business. So 9th annual turkey bowl, personal. Team member of the month. That's great for not only recognizing people here, but also getting people to want to join Whissel. Private jet, private party, private jet. These are personal stuff. EXP posts, but it doesn't. You don't see this and be like, oh, this guy's all about recruiting, right? Like, oh, this guy's a person who does things, and that's what we want to be, is a person who does things. Shit, this is fast. Okay, I'm gonna go through this pretty quick. YouTube is a search platform. It's different, right? Before it was your friends and family. These are people that typically know you. YouTube, people can find you that have never heard of you, never seen you before. And if you look at the demographics there, from 15 to 56, everyone's on YouTube. But again, know your platform. I think that's one. Next one, let me go through this. Know your platform. People go to YouTube to search how-to things, right? You go to YouTube to search, how do I change the headlight in my Ford Fusion? You don't go to YouTube for, let me learn about Brian Kochi. Like, that's not what that platform is built for typically. So the best practices are, think about what people are searching for. It prioritizes watch time, which means longer videos are better. If I do an 11-minute video and Adrian watches 11 minutes, that's one person, but it's 11 minutes of watch time. If JC does a 30-second video and 100 people watch it, I can't do math. That's 50 minutes. That's pretty good. He still beats me. But I have to have 4 people do that, right? For my 11-minute video to beat his 100 people. So longer videos.
So they want like 3 minutes minimum. There's the
Facebook likes 3 minutes. Don't forget about the description and the tags in YouTube. Organize your channel with playlists. If you guys really want to dive into YouTube, look at TubeBuddy. It'll help you do all that. And then they're trying new things. They're doing YouTube Shorts. They're trying to rip off TikTok. This is I think I have on their thumbnails. Thumbnails are super important. So big thumbnails, big text, faces on images, organizing them into playlists. LinkedIn is kind of your professional networking. So again, this maybe is a little bit different. I'm not going to show photos of the cats, but I'm going to show photos that are things that are relevant to my audience. And also define your audience. Is your audience, are you trying to recruit to EXP? Are you trying to recruit to Whissel? Are you trying to work with doctors in San Diego to help them buy a home? Like, who's your audience? And build your content around that audience. Complete your profile, utilize posts. So when you create a video with us, we post your video on Whissel Realty's Facebook or LinkedIn business page as a post. Video, share other people's content. I don't know what to share. Find KCM or Tom Ferry, share that shit and be like, hey, this was a good article. You'll get credit for being smart by just sharing other people's stuff. Go live, you can use hashtags, skills and endorsements, I'll show you in a second, and then again, engage with your audience. So JC, I was looking at some people's yesterday. JC does a really good job of this. Again, says where he's from. It says what he does. It has information about what he specializes in. That's phenomenal. You can see there he's got activity. So he's done a post, at least one in the past. He has his full resume of what he's done from like intern at marketing company. I was like, okay, that's cool. I cut it out because I wanted it shorter.
No profile.
No, I think this is great though. Like, you have up-to-date stuff, and then even skills and endorsements. Again, if someone comes to JC's and like 52 people said he's good at real estate or investment properties or foreclosures, that holds weight, right? And not only that, he's got recommendations from, I've known JC for this, blah, blah. He's received and given recommendations. So again, I think this is a really good profile. TikTok. Have a strong hook. People will say, TikTok's a bunch of teens and dancing videos. 10 to 19, there's 25% on there. But from 20 to 29, there's 22% of people there. 30 to 39, about the same. 40 to 49, about 20%. 50 plus, 10%. That's a lot of old people on TikTok. Shit. Have a strong hook, 1 to 3 minutes max video, but shorter is better. From everything I'm seeing, they're saying do a 15, 20-second video. That works well. TikTok is all vertical video. Follow the trends, add captions, and the more you post, the better.